Oh, here comes Edith. Hi, Edith.
Hey, remember my little honey star?
Yeah, I do.
We are live.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to Manny and Lindsay discussing ideas. Viktor Schauberger, Alex Gleason, and whatever else comes up.
Lindsay, please look at your iPhone.
Yes. What about it?
Yeah, I have an echo.
Damn it. Okay.
A good echo.
I have chips.
Okay. It should be fine now.
Do I have chips? Mommy! I want chips.
Chips?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang it. Hang on
Oh,
one second,
shit.
Manny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a great echo.
Mommy, eat this yeah.
Okay. Hang on one second.
Yeah, sure.
Me want chips in the pool, Mom. Me want in the pool. No, I don't want those ones. I want the one in the blue bag. I want chips. I want chips.
For centuries, man has been conned into believing that they share a common ancestor with apes, and that they live on a spinning ball, flying through infinite space at speeds that no human can even fathom. Somehow, this belief system has taken hold with the majority of humanity, although there is no proof for any of these things whatsoever. The verifiable fact is that the earth underneath our feet is a level and motionless plane. Currently, many people are beginning to understand this fact, despite a lifetime of brainwashing from agenda-driven public education and media propaganda. But even with the Great Awakening taking place, the people of this world have their work cut out for them. Those that wish to dominate every aspect of this reality continue to wield unthinkable power, and they try their best to keep humanity shrouded in darkness. Although truth seekers continue to put the puzzle together, one piece at a time. But with each hidden truth that has been brought to light, there are 100 more profound truths that remain unknown, waiting to be discovered. Over the past 2 decades, as countless webs of deception have been untangled, and our self-appointed elite overlords have desperately tried to maintain control by creating and pushing false narratives to distract and divide the population. People have been waking up to our fabricated reality in record numbers. This has caused the parasitic establishment to become frenzied and unpredictable, taking bold steps to shut down the growing movement against them, while implementing new ways of controlling every aspect of society. Although causing fear through the use of a contrived viral threat and imposing mandatory lockdowns has been effective to a certain extent, these endeavors have also backfired. Because of the amount of free time on people's hands to look at things and do research, more people have been exposed to uncommon truths than ever before. And for now, the Great Awakening continues. People are becoming aware of the massive pedophile rings consisting of major politicians, top officials, Hollywood executives, and celebrities. They are waking up to the fact that transgenders are hidden and sprinkled throughout every major industry in the world, including but not limited to the realms of politics, fashion, music, and movies. The masses are learning that they are being poisoned through their food, their water, and the medicines and vaccines they are given by their medical professionals. They are being mentally conditioned, mind-controlled, and brainwashed by the mainstream media. They are being made targets of weaponized airwaves, chemtrails, and weather manipulation. Made victims of psychological warfare, taxation, a debt-based economic system, propaganda, fear-mongering, for-profit wars, eugenics, false flag attacks, staged events, bread and circus distractions, divide and conquer strategies, legal name fraud, and more. Humanity has been completely inundated with lies, from the history they are taught to the shape of the world that they spend their entire lives living on. The theories of evolution, the Big Bang, heliocentrism, gravity, relativity, outer space, etc. All lies that have been carefully arranged to remove God from the minds of men, women, and children everywhere, and sever any spiritual connections that one might have to the Almighty Creator. But now, with the emergence of the Flat Earth movement and many other truth seekers in all different areas of this matrix, many people are finally beginning to understand this and realize that humans were indeed created, that Earth and everything on it was intelligently designed. People were never meant to know these things because this knowledge threatens the establishment and the ridiculous way of life that they enforce upon the masses. The more that people continue waking up and learning the sometimes beautiful and sometimes sinister truths of the world, the more chaos and pandemonium we're going to see in their last-ditch effort to maintain enough dominion for just long enough to see the one world order fully realized. Once the one world order is initiated, I'm afraid it will be too late for mankind to ever see any form of freedom ever again. Don't let it become too late. Keep seeking the truth and keep spreading awareness while you still can. There's a storm coming, and you must prepare yourself and everyone you know that's willing to listen, and take a stand when the time comes. That time is coming sooner than you think. Don't take my words lightly. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. This has been ODD TV. Kill the programming and never sleep again.
Chris.
Oh, did
Hi,
you do voice?
Andrea.
Hi, is it Andrea or Andrea? I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Oh, did
Hi,
you do voice?
Andrea.
Oh, did
Hi,
you do voice?
Andrea.
Hi, is
What?
it Andrea? Is it
I
Andrea?
have an
Okay,
echo.
okay.
Lindsay.
I know.
I don't know why. I don't know why I have an echo.
It should be all good now.
It's not from the iPhone. Oh shit.
And my camera is frozen, I guess.
Check. I think I make a new link and we go live. Yeah. I hear me 10 times in a row.
Can you see my
Shit.
camera? Because for me, my camera stopped.
Yeah, you are stopped.
Oh, damn it. Do we need to start again?
Lindsay, is it okay for you when we go live with the new link?
Sure.
Yeah. We make a new
Vividness
link.
420 says no echo there, but it's.
I have a great echo.
Why can't I mute the phone? Let's just hang up the phone then, because it's not. Your voice is. I'm turning the volume all the way down, but it's still.
Oh shit!
It's still echoing.
I also have an echo on the laptop.
Okay, how about now? I ended the call.
Holy shit! I never have a. Yeah, we start again, and we are back in 10 minutes or so. I start the laptop.
Oh no. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, as clear as Claire. Hi.
You, Lindsay, at you, everything is okay.
Yeah, everything's fine except for my camera being frozen for some silly ass reason.
Oi, oi. Shit. Lindsay. Yeah, Sweetness sent you a new link.
Oh, is it the same?
Yeah, no, not the same.
Oh,
And we have no echo. That's good.
all right.
Yeah.
And my camera works again,
But,
so that's good.
yeah, and all the Flat Earth people, FEB peoples are here again.
Yay! Okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks.
Thanks for your patience.
We have technical problems.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, but
Where were
now
we?
it looks it works. But I have to send the new StreamYard link to Santos, and maybe you can send it to Martin.
Sure. Copy link.
So link is at Santos. I hope he will jump in. Only to tell the people that we will go live with Martin next week.
Tell the people. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for waiting, Andrea and all the others. Hey, Claire is also here, Lindsay.
Yes, Claire.
Claire.
Hello, Claire.
Very cool, Claire.
So, what are you guys up to on a Sunday, wherever you are in the realm? The beauty of live broadcast, yeah. That's how it goes sometimes.
Everything is better than watching TV.
Oh, happy birthday to Bob Marley. Unity and one love to all. I didn't know it was his birthday today.
I
Yeah,
also don't know.
I like some Bob Marley.
Yeah, Bob Marley is cool. So I have to look for a video.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right.
Yeah,
Right.
there's also a song from Bob Marley about flat Earth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Or was it Ziggy Marley? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either.
Do you know Ziggy Marley?
Yeah, his son.
Yeah, he's a cool one. So,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. So, Lindsay, I will bring the Eric Dubé video in.
All right.
I hope it works. And then we will wait if Santos or Martin will jump in. And yeah,
All right.
the cool thing is we are live.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bildschirm teilen. Let's check the sound. Blah 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 blah. Left monitor. Blah blah
Oh,
blah.
Claire says, emancipate your mind. It was Ziggy. Ziggy, Damien, and Stephen Marley are flatters. Oh. I'll have to check that song out.
Yeah.
Are you done with your live stream?
No, I'm not done.
Astronomy by Ebenezer Breach. Ladies and gentlemen, truth is great and must prevail, so that all who are taught, led, or persuaded to contend for the impossible must sooner or later knuckle down to the possible, the inevitable, and the true. Man's nature, since the fall, is so constituted that imposture has more hold on his intellectual faculties than truth, and that which is false can attain much more ready and universal acceptance than that which is true.
Lindsay
Thus,
on the
man,
iPhone.
once made to fit, can get round the world, while truth is putting its boots on. It has been thus with modern astronomy, which is considered by all the educated and learned to be such a certain, settled, and intellectual science that they are disgusted with the least hint that this boasted science is founded on a scanty and baseless foundation. But the truth will out, and if any man wishes to be wise, even in the things of this world, he must be willing to commence fool that he may be wise. Prince Bismarck said, I have always endeavored to learn new things, and when I have had, as a consequence, to correct an earlier opinion, I have done it at once, and I am very proud to have done so. A Portsmouth tradesman said when spoken to on the subject of astronomy, I am quite satisfied about it, and if I am wrong, I have no desire to be put right. An American writer says, the man who does not care to learn if his decision is right or wrong is not half a man. This is a lamentable state of mind on any matter, but on the subject of astronomy, it is very inconsiderate. Suppose Dr. Cousins, for instance, were to tell you that your heart was the breathing apparatus of your system, and the lungs, the organ that propelled the blood through your veins. You would think he was a long way from being an eminent Portsmouth physician. And quite rightly, too, for no medical man could understand the human frame if his knowledge of physiology held such a baseless theory. It is precisely the same with the science of astronomy. No astronomer can be correct with the science unless he understands fully the relative and active positions of the sun and earth, the sun being the anima mundi, the soul and heart of the universe. It matters not how many lines, angles, pretty wheels, and cat sticks they may draw, nor how wonderfully they may seem to magnify, calculate, and exaggerate the distances and magnitudes of the heavenly bodies. If they reckon on a revolving earth, and simply a standing sun, all is wrong. They make their boasted knowledge the mere tool of astonishingness, not the natural or sublime science of astronomy. Much will be the surprise to most readers to learn that all modern measurements of the heavenly bodies are based upon the results of experiments that really mean the peculiar position and toss-up of a halfpenny. Mr. Richard Proctor, the great modern astronomer, tells us, "Anyone can tell how many times its own diameter the sun is removed from us. Take a circular disk an inch in diameter, a halfpenny for instance, and see how far it must be placed to exactly hide the sun. The distance will be found to be rather more than 107 inches, so that the sun, like the halfpenny which hides his face, must be rather more than 107 its own diameter from us, so that the supposed distance of 95 million miles rests upon the peculiar position of one halfpenny. Whatever the halfpenny should happen to reveal, that decides and regulates the magnitudes, distances, and calculations of all the rest of the heavenly bodies ad infinitum to the world's end. For he says, we are so constituted as to seek after knowledge, and knowledge about the celestial orbs is interesting to us, quite apart from the use of such knowledge in navigation and surveying. It is easy to show that the determination of the sun's distance is a matter full of interest, for on our estimate of the sun's distance depend our ideas as to the scale, not only of the solar system, but the whole visible universe. The size of the sun, its shape, and therefore its might, the scale of those wonderful operations which we know to be taking place upon, within, and around the sun, all these revelations, as well as our estimate of the Earth's relation and importance in the solar system, depend absolutely and directly on the estimate we form of the sun's distance. Such being the case, this being in point of fact the cardinal problem of dimensional astronomy, it cannot but be thought that, great as were the trouble and expense, sometimes reaching $250,000 of money, of the expeditions sent out to observe the transit of Venus of 1874, they were devoted to an altogether worthy cause, to establish and vindicate the gigantic fabrications given out for an educated and trained youth, as well as the public, to swallow as the pure and undeniable results of a toss-up of a single halfpenny. Some have ridiculed the bun. What about the halfpenny? Well, sure enough, astronomical falsities are like the proverbial lawyer's lies. They are official, therefore current. As long as they are official, canonized, stamped by government, and printed by authority, they may be used by the bushel. But you must not indulge in them personally, or singly. If children do, their parents will be angry. Their schoolmaster will cane them. Their governess will stand them on the form. Their minister will denounce them. If adults, from the pulpit as black sheep, for others to be aware of. And some ministers will thunder against Jacob's deception, yet coolly allow their school children to be taught the greatest deception and lies of the age in geography. Science ought to be a collection of truths, but the astronomers and geologists have made it a collection of lies. We cannot verify as truth that which is not of itself indisputably true. nor are the scriptures a ladder we can kick away with regard to the science of nature, any more than the science of the soul. Everyone is considered nowadays behind the times and the age who does not believe in the results of the halfpenny. But there are some phenomena in nature which suggest false ideas. There are manifold ways in which our senses may deceive us unless their evidence is carefully cross-examined. It strikes us that this halfpenny requires a great deal of cross-examination. We tried it ourselves and could hide the sun at 37 inches. That would make a lot of difference all around, from Greenwich to Venus, and from the transit of Venus to the sun, which never budges an inch for the greatest astronomer, or the most costly coin of the realm. Not even Sir William Pink's Christmas calculations would make the slightest of difference to Phoebus, who simply avenges all mistakes by still traveling and shining. It would be difficult to say which was the most ridiculous problem, the Hindu notion of the earth resting on the back of an elephant, or the British notion of the distance of the sun resting on the top side of a halfpenny. But doubtless the Hindu's is the most beautiful and natural. But Sir William Pink places undoubted reliance on results from the top of a halfpenny, as witness the first paragraph in his Christmas address of 1893, which commences, quote, "Ladies and gentlemen, some astronomers a few weeks since held a meeting with a profound lover of the heavenly bodies in the chair, for the purpose of demonstrating that the earth is not round, and does not revolve, but is somewhat the shape of a wedding cake, with figures on the top, and sugar representing the everlasting snows, glaciers, and frozen Arctic regions. These learned men had the temerity to attest that the sun revolves round the earth, so that the sun must travel 270 millions of miles in 24 hours, or over 11 millions of miles each hour. Well, if this assertion was true, we are afraid we would not get any seasons, and Christmas addresses would not be required, or perhaps all the inhabitants may want to burrow in the huge plum cake. However, as the season has arrived, notwithstanding all these opinions, we again resume the pleasing duty of addressing you. The sun is a concentrated body of light, heat, and attraction, not an expanded substance at all. Its actual distance less than 6,000 miles. The worthy alderman makes a mistake when he says that we held a meeting for the purpose of demonstrating that the earth is not round. We thoroughly believe it is round, like a table, or like a circular wedding cake, but not globular, like an orange, nor a spheroid. Then astronomers could not afford such a luxury as sugar to represent the everlasting snows. Pure white wadding did that. The iceberg represented by grocer's soda, which Bet Mullins was unaware was to be found at the North Pole. Then Sir William says, we had the temerity to assert that the sun revolves round the earth. We only had the temerity to assert that which the glorious sun has had the temerity to perform for the last 6,000 years. And even Mr. Richard Proctor, the late great astronomer, details very graphically the railway of the sun. If the sun has its daily, monthly, and yearly pathway round the heavens, the earth can have no pathway round the sun. That phenomena would be entirely obnoxious to the economy of nature, where nothing is arranged but on the basis of philosophical necessity. Consequently, he who made both heaven and earth always proclaims the sun the traveler, never the earth. So we render unto all their dues. We can assure the Knight of Shire that it is only necessary for the sun to travel in a spiral path, 15 miles per minute, 15 degrees every hour, from east to west, altering its position northward or southward about 1 degree a day, and will be done by its constant journeys through the 12 signs of the zodiac, the belt of the sky, which, if he refers to Keith on the globes, page 4, he will find mapped out for each month in the year, which movement alone, and constantly, regulates the seasons, which produces in regular order the Christmas fruits he secures for his customers, and which he acknowledges in his next paragraph was produced by the extraordinary warmth of the sun. Perhaps the address was commenced in the middle of the day, when it was time for the afternoon nap, and we imagine therefore the pen dropping on the desk, and a respite is had in dreamland. And lo, one of the alderman's fields may produce next year 1,000,000 pumpkins that will produce 1,000,000 three-penny bits from his millions of customers, who surround him millions of times during the year, from all parts of the known world. And lo, in the middle of the field, one bumper pumpkin grows to the representation of the sun that may go to the drill shed in November, and win a first-class prize. Won't that be good luck? He is astonished at the dream. It does not matter what those fellows said at the Albert Hall. I've seen it all in a dream. Talk about the sun not being larger than the earth. Why, it had to travel 270 millions of miles in 24 hours. It must burst asunder soon, and if my sunny pumpkin burst, all the juice would run out, then my prize would be lost at the show. Oh, I will never have that. But there, we will believe the wholesale grocer understands the evolutions and revolutions of tea, cheese, and bacon much better than the sun, moon, and stars, so grant a free pardon for all astronomical blunders. If the earth, therefore, remains in the same situation while the sun revolves round it, its mass must be much greater than that of the sun, for it is contrary to the laws of nature for a heavy body to revolve round a light one as its center of motion. The fact is, there is no doubt that our Creator has worked upon the number 10 in the creation. 10 divides the allotted period of the world's present era, 6,000. 10 divides the millennium, 1,000 years, to be spent by the redeemed of all nations in heaven, not on earth, as is usually reported. 10 divides the Jubilee and the captivity, the life of man, the plagues of Egypt, the kings, and the horns of Antichrist, also the 10 days of persecution. Now the earth is at least 10,000 miles in diameter, not 8,000. Enough has been allowed for the South Pole, the circumference of which no ship approaches within 2,000 miles, while the center of the earth is the North Pole, immediately under the North Star, the center of the heavens, which never varies its position. The president of the Geographical Society stated at the Portland Hall on one occasion that tropical vegetation had been found as far north as Disco. If found any farther north, they would have to change the present accepted theory of the shape of the earth. The sun is not more than 1/10 the diameter of the earth, nor more than 6,000 miles distant. Everything else in proportion, and everything is within 10,000 miles of us, so that the redeemed often are permitted to hear the songs of heaven before they reach there. What beautiful singing of birds I hear, said a doctor as he was dying in St. George's Square. Open the windows and doors, and let me hear that beautiful music, said another dying saint in Sultan Road, Landport. Eclipses are never occasioned by the Earth's intervention, or they would not be recorded 3 times out of 4, invisible at Greenwich. They are entirely associated with, ruled by, and dependent on the heavenly bodies. When a planet crosses the sun, it is a black disk. Eclipses are easily and correctly predicted by the Metonic system, not at Greenwich, but those able to compile the nautical almanac for Greenwich. The Chaldeans had the celebrated Metonic system of 19 years and could calculate eclipses for hundreds of years in advance. An eclipse has been known to occur while both luminaries have been above the horizon, so the Earth was entirely left out. The Moon has also a spiral motion 12 times faster than the Sun through the zodiac stars. All agree it is the nearest of heavenly bodies. Then how ridiculous to state that the nearest star is 100 times more distant than the Sun. With regard to the ocean, it is most certainly a level. Several gentlemen that have been to sea all their lives attest the same. As level as the road, said one to me, also experienced by the authorities that have had years of experience at the dockyard semaphore. A globular ocean is absurd in theory, ridiculous in imagination, and never had an existence. The same phenomena that occurs with a ship outward or homeward bound would never occur on the plains of the Orinoco, which are level for 1,000 miles. Would anyone declare the level plain to be globular because the pole of a van might be seen first? owing entirely to laws of perspective and angular vision? This has been tested in our own experience with an opera glass. If the Earth revolved 120 times swifter than a cannonball, no engine would keep the metals, as nothing will remain on the drum of the shaft unless it is spliced on. The life of no living creature would be worth 5 minutes' purchase after it had started one revolution. The laws of gravitation is a myth, a vain imagination, and a scientific toadstool. A light is never made larger than the place to be enlightened. A room is never taken round the light, but the light round the room. A light is never placed far distant, but as near as possible. All matter is inert and motionless, so we are not a set of leapfrogs leaping about on Newton's merry-go-round, but stately men and women walking on a stable and fixed earth. Thus we cannot do without railways, by reckoning so many jumps to each place as we want it, and it comes round, or we might be able to reckon 3 jumps to London, 4 jumps to Kent, 8 jumps to Birmingham, and back again in tent. With regards to navigation, an artificial globe is never taken to sea to sail by, but always superficial charts as flat as the surface of the sea. One of the greatest lighthouses just opened is fully visible at the distance of 300 miles. Navigators always take the sun, never the earth, and they use tables compiled 200 years ago and handed to them by pagans 200 years before that. How much more simple would navigation be if the dictates of nature were accurately and fully followed? Captain Perry and several of his officers on ascending high land in the vicinity of the North Pole repeatedly saw for 24 hours together the sun describing a circle upon the southern horizon, a spiral motion. And the moon, which has charge of the tides, Captain Perry says, had the appearance of following the sun round the horizon. Nature can be watched and tested, and no baseless theories can long survive attack. Truth is great, and must prevail. It cannot be too emphatically impressed on the reader's attention that the earth has nothing whatever to do with regulating or causing the seasons, no more than a guard's van has to do with supplying the locomotive power for a railway train. The mandate at creation was, let them, the heavenly bodies, be for seasons, not let it, the earth, be for seasons. When Job was asked by his creator if he could bind the sweet influence of the Pleiades, or loose the bands of Orion, what was meant was, canst thou prevent the return of either spring or winter? For the turn of Pleiades referred to certain stars or constellations denoting spring, and Orion to certain others denoting winter, as was well understood by the people in the East. Mazzaroth is the Chaldean name for zodiac, so the Creator acknowledged the direct cause of the seasons, and all his works praise him, and are sought out by all them that have pleasure therein. See the rising hills, neath yonder azure sky, and under spreading woods the sloping valleys lie. Yours faithfully, Ebenezer Breach.
Wow.
You here?
I'm here.
That's good.
We've got Indigo Days in the house. It was a bit faint.
Oui. Lindsay, we have to connect us with the iPhone again. I call you. Yeah,
All right.
that's much better than no
Oh, wait, I got to plug in the
connection.
earbuds there. Okay.
Yeah.
Plug in the earbuds. That will
All
make
good.
it quiet.
No
Ow.
echo. Yeah, let's see what will happen.
You ever whip yourself accidentally in the face really hard with something plastic when you don't mean to? Like you're shaking out a jacket or a sleeping bag and the zipper just whaps you like right there. I love it when that happens. It keeps me on my toes.
I have to look for the page from Alex Gleason.
Are we? Is it story time? Is it reading time?
No, tell the people something about what you want to say them, because I started my laptop again.
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna talk about something random. You tell me. You tell
Yeah,
me
yeah.
when. A big thing that I've been working on. I want to talk about a bunch of stuff, but one of my biggest interests is in like recovering after injuries, because a lot of people have suffered through some pretty weird injuries as a result of our modern lifestyle. Whether it's car accident at high speed and you've got whiplash, which is what happened to me. And or some people are suffering from really chronic nerve problems or circulation problems due to constriction. Yeah, due to constriction of the cerebral spinal fluid. Because if you think of your spine as a series of locks and keys, you know, it's all about transporting this precious stuff that makes us go. It allows us to do every action in life. So part of that has been like, are you all good, Manny?
All good. René also told me he cannot turn his arm
Like
today.
full
Yeah,
range of motion. Oh,
yeah,
but
maybe he also have nerve problems. I don't know.
yeah, and then old injuries. Oh, something just cracked. I'm gonna do ASMR videos where it's just me stretching and then something cracks really loudly and the
Yeah,
microphone
yeah, yeah.
picks. It's
I
very
believe you.
it's very satisfying. I'll turn my head and it'll be like and then I'll feel like a little like whoop, like of fluid going up my
Yeah,
spine.
then it's gone.
Yeah, and then it just oh yeah. I've had babies, and
Yeah,
one of the things that they talk about for women's injuries and stuff is like nursing arm, which is like this position from holding a baby all the time. So by having your shoulder forward and your neck down like that, it creates a really big problem. So
yeah, that shit when it hurts a lot.
that's part of what I'd like to do in my life is help specifically women who are recovering after giving birth and stuff, because we don't get a lot of support in Western culture
Yeah,
after giving birth. Like, I mean, physically, it's basically like, well, here's your newborn baby. You're gonna bleed for the next 6 weeks. Make an appointment, and we'll check on you then and see if your muscles have started reattaching themselves and stuff. It's wild.
that's true, Nancy.
And just everyone's effed by posture. And I saw this. Who posted this about public school? Oh yeah, it was Alan Watts. Someone on Instagram shared this Alan Watts video, and he's talking about how we're forced to go through all these grades in school and sit in the classroom for 8 hours a day, whatever it is. And the book bags are really heavy, and Tai Chi, Indigo Day. Yeah, Tai Chi. Yeah. Sorry, I
We,
got distracted there.
we have 8 watchers, Nancy.
All right.
Yeah, still waiting for Martin.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
okay.
think I think he needs a spliff.
Martin, if you ever watch this later, just
No, as I think he is here.
well, of course he's here. He's with us in spirit, right?
Yeah, I think he will jump in very soon.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't
Yeah.
count your chickens before they're hatched. That's what I say. Just don't worry
Yeah.
about it. It's all good.
So Claire sent a really long message. I think
Oh,
it's better you will read
sure.
it.
Being investigated for MS, multiple sclerosis currently. I'm now struggling with muscle wastage, full-on autoimmunity issues with osteo and fibro. After 3 kids, it's all torn bursa and tendon issues. Well, oh, I feel for you. I feel for you very much, Claire. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't claim to know a lot because I'm just learning about stuff, but I believe, I don't know, I don't like that word, but I know that we have the power to heal ourselves. I just know that. I don't know how, but I
That's
want to.
true, Nancy.
That's what I want. We need a medical revolution. We need to really start taking responsibility for our choices and their consequences, because right now we have a system that, I don't know, I can't even find the words. Do you guys know what I mean?
Sure.
We need to bring back the midwives and the wise people, but oh geez. But what we really need to do is we need to heal our connection to our elders, because
And everybody should drink spring water, Nancy.
well, what if you don't live near a spring? We don't all live in like friggin' Bambi.
Yeah, that's bullshit
No,
because
I've
I
seen.
have I have 4 spring water sources and next to me.
Yeah, how
They
easy is
are
it to get in
only
your country and live there and like come
yeah.
crowd up near your spring and take the good water all the time?
You know, I wish you were at my side.
But Manny, my point is
I
that
know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
but
We
this
don't.
good water, this
Yeah,
good water,
but
we can.
I will also try to send you the water, Nancy,
It's
because
expensive to send water.
Santos didn't get it. He wrote me 2
What?
days ago. He didn't get it. It's still I don't know the English word.
Stuck in
Wait.
customs?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Is that, I wonder if that's,
What will they check of spring water? I don't understand it.
are they going to open it?
Yeah, maybe they will check it. I don't know.
I don't like the thought of them doing that.
Yeah, it's not normal.
But then again, I've never really thought about sending water through the mail.
Yeah, I think I was the first. Uh,
They're like,
the
what? Water?
yeah at the post department they told me I am the first to send a package to Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah, I am the first one.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You're number 1.
yeah.
What have we got here?
So what's up?
Love heals. Ay, ay, ay.
Your kids are very brave. Or what's the right word in English?
Are you talking?
Yeah, about Rolly and Edith.
Oh, they're being quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mind is the strongest medication. Yeah, Tai Chi. Imagine if all school children received instruction in Tai Chi starting at age 5. And, start cultivating that. What is it? Calmness? Is it mastery of your energy and emotions, so that you're acting and not reacting to everything? What do you want to talk about, Manny? We got dead
Yeah.
air.
I have a good video for the viewers in a few seconds. And
Oh, we're so glad, Claire, that
then we will look if
you're with us, because I believe that we're all here for a reason. So
sure we are here for a reason.
I've been in some very dangerous situations in my life. I was reflecting this morning and I thought to myself, I'm actually lucky to be alive, because stuff could have gone so differently. So I've always felt like someone had my back, like someone was watching out for me. Because yeah, I went through stuff that was traumatic, actually. Deanne says, Lindsay, I did kickboxing years ago. You can definitely switch pain out. Yeah, switch it off. And it's about your focus too. Like, where attention goes, energy flows. And if you can figure out how to send an electrical, it's not really electricity, I've been told, in the 3D, or it's only electrical in the 3D, but what's actually the process that's actually taking place in that fluid exchange is something higher dimensional. I believe you're a part of my future for however long we connect. It's worth it. The universe has our backs. It's just hard to let go.
The problem is there is no universe.
Yeah. Manny, don't get caught up on semantics here, okay? You know what she
Yeah,
means, all right?
we know what
But it
means.
is,
Hey,
because...
Martin Littke. Woohoo. Yeah.
Hi, Martin. How's it
Oi,
going?
oi. I think you will you will jump in.
Yeah,
Jump
will.
in, Martin. Yeah. Hey, Lindsay. Maybe we have to give him some flat thumbs. Yeah.
Wait, there we go.
Oi, Martin. Come in. Better than watching TV. Yeah. And we all love you. Yeah.
Claire says, environmental factors and the company you keep. Oh, man. Do you ever have someone in your life that's just really, really toxic, and you're just trying to help them, but they don't seem to...
Everyone has something like that in the family.
And then sometimes people give you permission to walk away. Sometimes you just gotta not have permission and just protect yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had some wacky encounters recently with people. Oh, you brighten up my days. What was I gonna say?
No problem. I will turn on a video.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe we will come back with Martin.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Martin, get yourself together. Come on now.
Martin
Okay.
never wants that I show a video. Normally he jumped in at this moment, but he didn't.
Oh, that's fine. Let him get his stuff together. Do you have any more of that? Do you have any more of that? That good stuff. The O2. Y'all got any O2? Okay, let's play it.
I have a lot.
How long is this one, Manny?
Wait a second. 7 minutes 14 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope we don't show it. Wait a second. Is the sound good?
Can you make it louder?
I try. It's maximum.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Maybe if we mute our mics, it'll be louder.
Yeah. Sound is good.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't stop saying that word. I know it's supposed to be a bad word, but
Yeah.
hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Ma-
Do you have an echo?
Martin, now no echo. Everything is working great.
Yeah, okay. Claire
Still
Claire
waiting for
says,
Martin.
oh, yeah. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. We're not waiting.
Yeah. He always did what he wants. That's like my style.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Claire says, I seem to attract energy vampires because I elevate my frequency. Single and celibate 8 years this year.
Hi.
I recommend it.
Yeah, hi, Graham. Can you give us flat thumbs? Yeah.
There you go. Good boy.
I'm gonna steal your mic.
No, don't. Yeah, he was funny. When we were setting up StreamYard, I was like puttering around getting a couple things, and I heard him come and sit here, and he said into the microphone, he's like, "Hey there, YouTube. Today we're gonna be ruining my mom's live stream."
Yeah, I want to. I want to.
Oh,
Claire, he's a boy.
oh, look,
He's a
Graham.
boy.
He's a boy. He just
He's
got
a
long
boy.
hair.
Yeah, but he also have the same color of the hair like you, Lindsay. Or
She
nearly.
Sorry, boy, lol.
Yeah, that's okay. He's used to it, but he still doesn't want to cut his hair because it has mystical powers. Maybe.
Yeah,
Probably.
sure. And he also have Sommersprossen.
Freckles. Sommersprossen.
Sommersprossen. Yeah.
Sprossen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really difficult for you. Yeah.
Sommersprossen.
Sommersprossen. Yeah, you get it, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Freckles. Yeah, I used to have freckles more like pronounced like his, but all right with you.
So Santos get the message, but he didn't read it.
No worries.
No worries.
What were we talking about before? I don't remember.
About everything, Lindsay. Our life is much better than watching TV.
Yeah, don't watch TV. You know, the last time I was over at my friend's house, who I'm not really friends with anymore because yeah, when when I came out as someone who was questioning the narrative of yeah, you know, that number thing that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
But the last time I was in her home, the TV was on like really, really loud. And they were just sitting there on the couch just watching it, and like all these really mind-numbing commercials and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, wow. I hadn't like looked at a TV in years like with commercials. I just don't." You okay?
Oh shit.
Yeah, this
Lindsay.
accordion. He's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
You okay, Graham?
That
Here.
feels like death.
Aw. Okay, here, let me move the accordion case a little bit closer. Yes, that's right. I've got an accordion.
My foot.
Yeah, cool.
I'm learning a lot.
Maybe you can play a song next time.
Oh, okay. I'll learn one real quick. You okay,
Yeah.
bud? I can't stand the TV. I sub to Iconic Media. Oh, David Icke .connector and anything not mainstream. Telegram is my new social media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are also on Telegram, but
Stop cam. Oh no.
we cannot be everywhere.
Stop cam.
Stop cam. Where does it say that? Oh, down there. Yeah, that's my little. That's my little.
Click it. Click
No.
it.
Okay. My friend had a TV on before. Wow, such junk. People getting
Control
married
E.
on first date? That's a really bad idea. Graham,
What?
that's rude.
What does this mean, Lindsay?
In America, I'm assuming you mean America or well, actually it's probably in a bunch of different countries, but there's like reality TV shows where I'm assuming that's what you're referring to is like some, you know, get married on
They married at the first date,
yeah, but like for a TV show.
only for the TV show. Yeah,
And it's some sort of gimmick and they're thrown into this and it's I'm sure it's all scripted. It's
yeah, sure.
all of these yeah, the era of reality TV. The
Come
era,
on,
you
Martin.
know, I remember
Martin is on the live stream thing.
yeah, he just popped in to make faces at us. Oh, moon eyes, yeah.
That looks like banana.
It does look like a banana, but it's a moon, I think.
That's a banana, Mom. You can clearly see that's a banana.
All right.
I also thought so.
Oh no, look, you can see it's got spots. So it's either a ripe banana or it's a moon that's made out of cheese.
What?
Which it could
Moons aren't made out of cheese. They're made out of rock.
And what is the first smiley?
I think it's made out of plasma. All right, Grim.
No, they're made out of the rock.
I don't think it's something you can land on, son.
No one will land on the moon.
So many
That
superficial
guy's going crazy for bananas.
yeah. So many superficial people looking for a quick fix and not putting the work in. I saw a little video of a woman who had gotten a butt implant. Okay? Like a big, you know, cutlet inserted into her butt meat.
Yeah.
And she was standing there and she took a little video because her implant had flipped. So instead of being like that, it was, you know, and you could see it on her butt. It was like, it was going inward. It was so weird. And so she reached like into her flesh, like just, and she just like manipulated it and flipped it around and put it back into place. That's what people are doing to their bodies in the pursuit of.
We have Indigo Day.
10 years no TV. Happy
that's
10
great.
year no TV anniversary. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi.
And
I
yeah,
When is the stream going to end?
you know what we need to do is we need to rewrite these crap scripts that we're being provided with because
fishy.
yeah, it's very fishy.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother
Look
is
at
trying to
your
call me.
boy. Look at your boy. He is very fishy.
3 years no TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you're not around it, and then you're around it and you can't get away from it. It's really painful. You can feel it sticking in your brain. Has anyone in the chat? I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but aluminum. You know, they say that aluminum, when you ingest it through your food or through your antiperspirant deodorant or whatever, that it ends up going to your brain and like collecting in the middle of the brain, and it's been linked to Alzheimer's and stuff. So I'm wondering if anyone has undertaken detoxing from aluminum, and if so, you know, do you know anything about that, Minnie?
You've
I
been
know what
live
you
for
mean. Yeah.
over 1 hour?
Yeah. 1 hour, 11 minutes.
Ooh, 111.
Yeah.
Mm.
Will we say goodbye to the people?
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I gotta get on with it. I have to go drive about an hour away, and it's pretty bad driving conditions. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been nice hanging out.
So,
I made a fart sound.
should we show them the trailer again?
No. They've seen it. I think they've seen it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
anyways, you beautiful people out there, thanks for hanging out, guys, and
Yeah.
shining your beautiful lights.
I
doing
wish
the right
I
thing.
wish I wish Martin a good night, and we will see us next week on Friday.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, Lindsay and I will maybe go live in
Does anybody recognize
the next week before.
Name that video game.
Yeah, Tetris.
No, it's Mario.
Super
Mario Brothers.
Classic.
Yeah.
Game.
Flat thumbs.
Hey.
Yeah.
Flat thumbs.
So I wish you a good day, Lindsay, and I have to go to bed.
Okay, you have a
But
good night.
I call you. Yeah.
All right, see you guys next time. And
Yeah.
talk to you soon, Minnie.
Hold on.
What's up?
Before you end the stream, isn't this like half yes, half no?
No, it's flat earth.
It's flat.
The earth is flat.
What?
The earth is flat.
You are not living on a spinning ball. So
Can you hear
Lindsay,
him?
maybe
Can you hear him, Chris?
Yes, I can hear him.
I will show him the trailer.
I got hurt by
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Got hurt by the thing that I was
Stay online, Lindsay. Stay with me.
All right,
I
Graham.
will.
Watch the
I
trailer.
will. Yeah.
No.
Watch the trailer.
I won't watch
You
any
watch
it,
trailer for some
You'll watch it and you'll like it.
for some stupid movie that I don't watch.
This is not
Whoa!
a stupid movie.
I will never.
All I'm offering is the truth. Whether you choose to see it or not.
The truth is always in plain sight.
Water always finds and maintains its own level. No matter what you were told,
The reality is,
The Earth is not a spinning and orbiting magical globe.
You've been brainwashed to believe in a corrupt system
that steals your mind and money in the process.
A small group of people entertain you
with CGI
actors and green screen.
you can believe we are traveling at ridiculous speed.
That's your choice.
The truth is,
You're
we're absolutely motionless.
This spring, take a step back from the fairy tales and a step forward into
Houston, we have a problem.
the next level.
Wait a second.
Mute. Yeah, my poor little son. He wants me to hang out with him.
Yeah.
He's a flat earther, though. He doesn't really think it's stupid. He feels really bad for saying that.
So he's
it's hard
running
being
away.
a kid. It's hard being a kid.
Yeah, goodbye, Claire. We see us soon. Much love. 3 fingers.
Claire, DN, Indigo Day, Vividness 420.
Andrea, for sure. Yeah.
Andrea.
We are better than TV. Thank you, Lindsay.
DN. Okay, guys, enjoy your day and thanks for hanging out. And
Yeah.
we'll see you soon.
Most of us will work tomorrow, and yeah.
Okay. have a good weekend.
Everything is working good, and we see us soon. Lindsay?
Whoop.
Yeah.
Bye.
Got it. Ciao.
Ciao.